Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this YouTube chit chat. My name is Sinazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, there are two important things I want to talk about. Number one is about Christmas list calling for help, and we need to act now. We'll deal and discuss this one at the progression stages of this video. Number two, it's about the alleged scam and alleged citizenship of Mayugno saga, that Mayugno was rearrested again by the police. But why? That one again we are going to discuss at the progression stages of this video. So guys, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, take a moment, a second or two, subscribe to this YouTube channel, click at the notification button so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. Without your support, this channel wouldn't be at this place. May God bless you abundantly. If you're my loyal subscriber and my loyal watcher and you haven't subscribed, kindly extend a hand of support and subscribe to my YouTube chit chat. So guys, let's dive in after a moment. Welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. This is my YouTube channel and my name is Sinazak. So let's dive in straight away and we see what Christmas list and what kind of help Christmas list is asking for. So guys, join me in this reading the caption of Christmas list. I guess it cannot access the phone and the basic needs, but I think the family member back in Toronto, Canada has got the channel and everything. I think this one caption is from the family, so to speaking. So let's put everything in to perspective. So let's dive in straight away. It's from Chris family. Christmas list has been held by police in Trinidad. Trinidad where? At Port of Spain, since May 28th, and is not being released. That's 2 days ago. So they have no reason to hold him. They do not allow a lawyer to present, a lawyer present during questioning whatsoever, and have his hand locked throughout this time. You know, up to that thing they are saying is in Trinidad, Port of Spain. It's been held there for 2 days, and there is no reason for him being held because there are no charges yet. Police again have refused to let the lawyers to be present during the questioning. You know, the police want to do everything for themselves. You know, so they continue saying that they want to keep him for another 4 days or more and have no reason to. You know, the same thing I was telling you. They just wanted to mentally torture Christmas list. That's what we call the abduction in Comunicado. Are you there? That's it. Because there is no reason at all. Why would you bring somebody up to this point? There's no charges yet. You don't allow a lawyer to be there. So this is the thing that I was talking about. So it continues. We've been in touch with a lawyer in Trinidad who is to represent him, but they are not giving him the opportunity to have him present to assist Chris further. So they've denied access to a lawyer. So police is curtailing every process of justice, everything. Because for what I need, and I know, it's like when the police believe there's substantial ground to believe that Christmas list did the wrong thing, therefore they should present Christmas list to the court of law so that this issue is done with. Why all this kind of torture? Are you there? Unless police is up to something. So global affairs is also aware and involved, but Trinidad police are still not budging. So global affair, this is humanitarian affair, the human rights, all of this, they are affair. They are aware. So they've tried to police, they've talked to police, there are pressure all over, but the police are not budging. They're hell-bent of wanting to keep Chris for the longest time. Christmas Lee's family is saying, we are to make as much international noise as possible to have him released, as he is being held unlawfully and without basic rights. From there, it's unlawfully without basic rights, which means if up to date there's no charges, what investigation police is still doing? They don't want a lawyer to access him, so that is no justice. There is no fair trial over there. Are you there? So which means they are holding Christmas Lee unlawfully. Are you there? Please share and make it known that Christmas list must be released immediately. Simply, they want people to come out, people to make noise along the street, wherever you are, put it on social media so that police would budge at least. It continues, if you are in Trinidad, it is being held in the police station at Port of Spain. Protest and come together to draw attention. Protest and draw attention to the front of the station to release Christmas list. So he's urging people just come close, because maybe police, the language that police can understand, it's about people power. It's about people to come and tell police, you need to stop for justice to be served. So what they are doing is not right. And he needs to be let out ASAP. It's finishing by saying, the family is finishing by saying, thank you for your help and bringing attention to this matter. We need all of your support right now to help Chris. Please, 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 help us. Help Chris. He needs everyone at least. You know, injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. So we need to speak to it and everything, big time. Guys, from that text and the caption on the community tab of Christmas List, Christmas List is calling up people to do a particular things. Basically two things. One, people to come and riot. It's allowed by law. You can demonstrate so that the police can understand the language of people, because it is unlawfully being detained. I will explain that. Number two, Christmas List is also telling people that if you are around Trinidad and you are a Trinidadian and you believe in the cause of liberation, then this is the time, because it's a kind of a political ploy to have him being detained for the longest period of time, because police completely doing nothing. Those are the two important calls Christmas List is urging the public. It doesn't matter the race, but everybody who believes in the cause of liberation. Again, Christmas List is speaking to people and is telling us the ordeal, how the police at the Trinidad is behaving with him. It is an intriguing act of just a mere contempt of humanity, so degradable that Christmas List has been denied access of a lawyer. Christmas List has been denied access of basic needs. Christmas List has still been handcuffed, and Christmas List has been detained unlawfully. Then this one again begs the question, what was the reasons why Christmas List was being arrested for? If all those kind of charges could stand the test of time, why would police just present Christmas List before the court of law? Why would police just let Christmas List access to his or her lawyer? Why would the police just do justice or deem to be doing justice about this case? Such kind of question, if you answer them, then you'll get to understand what Christmas List said, that it is a political ploy. And for those guys who were saying that I know nothing Trinidad, and it is not a political ploy, then it sounds like a quack. then it's a quack, a duck quack, and walks like a duck. Then it's a quack and a duck. You know, it begs the question that the police has been shifting the charges from Christmas lists being in Trinidad unlawfully or improperly without no visa. This one also begs the question: Christmas lists travel through the airport of Trinidad, passed through immigration officer. How did he even manage to maneuver? That one, it's a lie, and that kind of information is declassified. Secondly, they're saying Christmas Liz has been working in Trinidad unlawfully without proper documentation. That one also calls for immigration and labor law. Working for what? Being a YouTuber. The fact that you are doing YouTube does not really mean you're employed by YouTube. Uploading a video on YouTube without monetization itself doesn't necessarily mean you're working authoritatively and authoritatively. Therefore, the Trinidad law also must be so specific and point to Christmas list where it is listed or in their gazettement where YouTube is considered as work, where foreigners or a tourist coming to Trinidad are not allowed to do YouTube and make money of it. Don't you understand? And these are the things that the police want to evade, because police keep on bringing and shifting one case to the other. Another thing they're saying Christmas Reese was abating gangs and giving them money. Something that Christmas Reese has detested, and saying there was no money exchanged. All he does is meeting people along the street and is not profiling people. It necessarily doesn't mean any black man along the street of Trinidad is a gang or is a gangster. So Christmas Reese, what was saying, was preaching a message of peace and a message that do not profile people ethnically on how they look. Why would you profile people of Trinidad that so long as you see a person with a long rasta, you see a black person in a street, therefore you profile them as gangs? This is a message that police are misconstruing. So there is a ploy to have Christmas lists being detained for the longest. Are you there? This one begs the question: what is the end game of the police? If the police has refused to present Christmas list before the court of law, before the jury, therefore, what is the end game of the police? What is the end game of the police? Because the lawyer has said it's being bad not to see Chris. And there is a timeline for someone to be presented to court. But guys, what I'm saying with this case, if you see a police are hell-bent, doesn't want to take you to court, it's like they just want to toss you left and right, maybe to give you certain kind of mental torture, then relieve you, because they cannot press charges. Their charge sheet itself is nowhere to be seen. All these things are just oral theory, because they accuse Christmas list orally, but charges keep on shifting. There are no charge sheet. So which means if somebody is being apprehended by police, therefore there is no charge pressed on him or against her or him, therefore get to know that police are going to release him. But at what time, until what time do they want to hold Christmas list? So it is upon us, good people, to always come out and spread good news, so that the whole world would come and see. The whole world would come and start rallying people behind and call for justice. And Christmas list must be released forthwith. That's the best thing we could offer and we could do to Christmas list. So guys, wherever you are, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're in Trinidad, if you are in Canada, you could always create an awareness so that people could be brought the attention to this particular matter that is happening with the Christ in Trinidad. Another news is about Mayugno saga. Why Mayugno was arrested and why Mayugno normally become a soft target of either his friends and associations or enemy or friends' enemies. I want to say it for a matter of fact without fear of favor. What befalling Mayugno, it's about friendships that cannot help. And it's confirmed that Mayugno has got no friend in Nyabohanze. All those around Mayugno are just pretenders. Mayugno, I've looked for you everywhere. I've tried calling you through WhatsApp. I cannot reach you. Kindly reach me so that I get you help. The issue of citizenship it's within the Constitution of Kenya 2010. And for fear of a doubt, Mayugno is a Kenyan, period. Nothing double cross about it. And the police can do nothing. It is just because some people might be so ignorant of some laws so that the police sometimes can take advantage of you to mint money from you. But Mayugno, you should stop forthwith. Even a chief could never question you about it. What Mayugno need is ID, of which I know Mayugno has a Kenyan ID, full stop, and a birth certificate. All those gimmicks and opinion that your enemies and maybe your friends, it's because they want to betray you. It's because they want you to be deported because you're a threat. They cannot fathom the development and the houses you've erected in Nyabohanze. And I'm telling you for a matter of fact, you're going to see this one more. But if you want help, reach me so that I get you sorted. I remember at one point, I've ever opined here about the issue of citizenship and with the law and the regulations about it. That if one of your parents is a Kenyan, regardless of other parents, either whether mother or mom is an alien, so long as one of your parents is a Kenyan, you're automatically a Kenyan. A Kenyan. All that you need is documentation to present you and also to confirm you as a Kenyan citizen. That's the law. And Mayugno have acquired an ID for the same. So he's a Kenyan. So all those kind of people who are on a fishing expedition and serving their personal vendetta with Mayugno should desist forthwith. And the police also should stop. Mayugno, next time somebody stop you or police stop you, tell them this is my ID and this is my birth certificate, period. So whoever wants to challenge you should proceed to the court of law so that you'll be called with the law, because that the police doesn't handle the issue of citizenship. It's the immigration officer. So long as the immigration officer doesn't call you, therefore police has got no jurisdiction in asking you whether you are a citizenship of Kenya or where. Then police should never overstep their mandate. And Nyabohanze people, you should stop. Another thing, you could be a citizen by birth. That is automatic. Because you will be issued with a birth notification and a birth certificate to a place of birth of Kenya and in a specific hospital where you are delivered. And I'm very happy that Mayugno was born in Kenya, in Mabera, and Mayugno has lived in Kenya for as a matter of time, longest time in their maternal grandparents. In Muhuru Bay is in Kenya. So Mayugno is a Kenya by descent and design. It doesn't matter whether the father is Mayuguno is a Kenya by design. That is the constitution of Kenya. So if you're not from Kenya, you can go and Google so that you abreast yourself with all this kind of very vital information in as much as matter immigration law and matter of citizenship in Kenya is concerned. It's not about gimmick and PR and sensational on this media. So we just need to stop all this shenanigan. Another one is through registration, which means through registration simply means if totally you are neither a citizen of Kenya, you can do it through registration, which means maybe you come and you stay over here, or maybe you marry a Kenyan lady or a Kenyan man. Then you get yourself registered automatically as a Kenyan what? A Kenyan citizen. So Mayuguno fall in two categories. By birth, he was born in Kenya. He's a Kenyan citizen automatically because he's having ID and he's having a birth certificate that says where Mayuguno was born. The fact that Mayuguno's mother is a Kenyan, automatically Mayuguno is a Kenyan. So no police should come and stop you of all this kind of shenanigan. Let the police stop their corruption nature they want to ploy with their frenemies. It should stop forthwith. It should just stop forthwith. You know, sometimes I wonder, you look at other people's, how they behave. And when it comes to the issue of scams, that somebody is reporting you that you are a scam and you're not citizens of Kenya, they're bringing that because they want you to get deported. What you need to do, tell police, whoever wants to have a case of me that I'm scamming, let them institute a legal proceeding against you in court. The burden of proof is upon who he or she alleges. Let them go and prove the nature of scam and whom did you scam. Because you must be told the complainant. And if the complainant himself is anonymous, therefore that's not a case. Because you have got a right of information. Because you are protected under that law. And those are the privileges you inherently enjoy as a citizen. As a person, you have got all exclusive right for you to be given information, whoever had that case. Next time the police plays with you, the best thing you tell the police, let them go to court on that nature. Do not be afraid so that you meet to court. But if you're watching me wherever you are, kindly reach at me through WhatsApp. I've reached you through WhatsApp. You'll get the message I've written for you there. Kindly reach up to me so that we have a separate discussion behind the tent. Until next time, this is Senior Zach.